Have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a complete and total cock in a video game?
Yeah. You're fired. Sorry.
You're gonna regret that, swine.
Well, it looks like Fable is going to give you the opportunity and more with their game within a game, their life sim, which will be familiar to fans of the series and more recently reminds me a bit of Crimson Desert with their various different aspects of gameplay well beyond primary story quests. The kind of stuff that you spend an inordinate amount of time playing even though you just the world is ending beside you. Basically putting in tons and tons of hours and stuff that doesn't advance the game. Cool stuff that actually is fun. Fable will have 150,000 lines of dialogue from its numerous handcrafted NPCs. No AI bullshit text-to-speech either. These are actual people. These are actors.
Follow me.
I don't deal with randos.
This is all human recorded voiceover, and they've reportedly done over 1,000 hours of recording just this year alone. For their living population, they cast around 100 actors. But they're not wanting these 1,000 NPCs to feel like bloat. They want them to be special and meaningful. After all, you can marry them and have kids with them. They said the following about the NPCs, quote, "Our game design team made sure that every NPC made sense. It takes a lot of work to balance all these systems, but that's part of the challenge that we've been relishing." With game director Ralph Fulton going on to say, quote, "As you play the game, you get to know the names of the individual NPCs. You get to know what they like, what they're looking for in a partner, where they live, where they work, all that kind of cool stuff. It's an extra dimension to traditional NPCs. This is where you're gonna be spending a lot of your time, a lot of that excess time. Working and talking to and hiring and marrying and killing all these NPCs. Special NPCs, like, I guess, this butcher who maybe has a little bit of a more easy sense of morality than some of us.
Oh, Hero, can you do me a favor and get this bloody kid away from me?
No! I won't let you kill Colin! Hero! You have to stop him!
Look, kid, I'm a butcher, and Colin's just a pig. Do I need to spell it out?
But I'm not like all the other pigs, am I, John?
Oh, look, I am not having this conversation with you again, Colin.
Did I just understand that pig?
Oh, yeah, the novelty wears off after a bit, trust me.
It's a bit of a moral quandary, isn't it? In the preview, we learned that this is not a cinematic. It's part of hundreds of story conversations in the game that will impact how everyone thinks about you, your local reputation, everything you do. Quite literally seems like everything from the video we saw will actually have impact on what people think about you. Even buying businesses. In Fable, you can buy any business, like buying a pub where you can set prices, wages, and manage staff, like hiring the beggar off the street who you had previously had a chat with. And just like prior Fables, what you wear will also have influence, like buying a bunch of fancy clothes to increase your rich reputation, so you can look like a rich twat. These reputations are not binary though, not good and evil. A lot has been made over them getting rid of the visual representations of evil and good, evil being like horns and good being a halo. But this is kind of seemingly why, because they're not going in one direction or the other. All of these NPCs will treat you differently based on what you do and seemingly not based on whether it's good or evil. Maybe this one person likes you because you're wearing all these fancy clothes, but maybe this other person doesn't like you because they don't think you're humble. The way they talk about it is where everything you do, whether you're kind, being kind may be liked by some people but not liked by other people. Being shrewd may be liked by some people but not other people. Everything will have an issue. And in the instance they showed in the video, the vendor hiked the hell out of their prices because they didn't think you were humble enough.
Rhiannon's jacking up the prices by 80% just for me. Looking closer reveals why. That's just how much she hates me. This is just one example of where your choices ripple through all the interconnected systems. See you, Rhiannon.
Take care.
Yeah, alright.
We don't get on, but it's been a pleasure. Now I'm really looking the part. Let's check on my relationship with Megan. At any time, I can dip into property and people screens to track my loved ones, of which there could be many, because I can have relationships with everyone in Albion if I like. It would just take a while. While I'm here, I can see the reputation cloud on the right. It shows me what I'm known for in Silverbrook, as an entrepreneur, rich, kind, shrewd, and virtuous. On a single moral scale, these reputations would be seen the same way, as absolutely good or evil. However, as we've seen with Megan and Rhiannon, Fable's morality reflects the complexity of judgment we see in the world today, where everyone has their own moral view.
But hey, you know, at least your employees like you.
Well, aren't you a do-gooder?
Hey, you. Working hard?
Just who I wanted to see. You.
Oh, she fancies me because she thinks I'm compassionate. Sorry, Susan. I only have eyes for Megan.
Keep at it.
You and me, boss. You and me.
Hey.
Okay, maybe a little too much. That gets a little dicey with that being your employee. I don't think there's HR in Fable. Romance in Fable will be somewhat similar to prior games. They aren't going all Baldur's Gate 3 on this one. While you can romance, marry, and of course, finish things in the bedroom with NPCs, it sounds like we're getting a tasteful fade to black, though you'll get some rather filthy dialogue with proper British influence to it. Examples include, "Hey, hero, I've got a quest for you in my bedroom. I love a good shag. That handprint looked lovely on your arse. I'm aching in all the good ways." Those felt weird to say for a video recorded, and I probably should have covered that with B-roll. Bad decisions. But it doesn't just end with you being the boss. You can actually take on jobs yourself in Fable, like becoming a blacksmith. You take on a shift, do this little mini game to earn money, build reputation, and earn experience in that skill. And if you earn enough money, you can even take that money and go buy a home. This is the kind of stuff that makes Fable more than just an RPG with cheeky humor, and I'm so damn happy to see that it looks so damn good in the demo they showed. The game looks absolutely gorgeous, the task looks fun and engaging, the dialogue is amusing, but what I think really stood out most from the preview is how they demonstrate combat in a way that looks even more engaging and fun than what we've seen so far. It looks actually just pretty awesome to me. And they show it to you by you being a complete and utter dickhead.
And now I've gone too far, but I'm in the mood for a fight. In Fable, you can express yourself with your own combat style, combining strength, skill, and will in style-weaving combat. You choose the weapons, skills, and abilities you want to use and blend them seamlessly together.
Stay still, please.
Do I kill them all?
Honestly, after that, I'm here just trying to keep my excitement in check, but it's fucking hard. With each trailer that includes gameplay and mechanics, I'm getting more and more over the freaking moon with this game. It looks like everything I was hoping it would be, which can be dangerous for expectations because they tend to run away. So I think I'll add my little caveat here, my little potential negative. I do expect some of these relationships with NPCs to feel shallow. Romancing everyone in Albion sounds fun until you consider what kind of monumental task that would be to make every single one of those as fulfilling as, say, the romance arc of Shadowheart in BG3. This is what happens when you get super big and broad, but I still think that works best in a game like Fable. I don't think if you had like companions that were like romanceable would work necessarily the same way because of the game that Fable is. This is what Fable is at its heart. But that doesn't mean that there aren't other games coming in the future that will have those incredible kind of romance options, like Divinity. But honestly, there might be even more to that game than what you think. It might be more than what we got in Baldur's Gate 3 because they actually mentioned a couple things that I think some people may have missed. And I actually covered that in this video right here if you want to dive into that and kind of get excited for that steamy and maybe a little bit more controversial things that they're going to be doing with companions in the next game. In the meantime, it's probably going to be a really freaking long 8 months until we get Fable, but hey, at least we have like Zero Company and a couple other really good games coming out soon. My name is Edward Flynn, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.